this is one signing that every Big Six club needs to make before the transfer window ends. Now, this isn't necessarily rumours, this is just me thinking that the player will be a perfect fit for this club. Let's get into this. Let's start off with Liverpool. Now, a lot of people will say defenders, but with Giovanni Leone coming in, I think we're covered in that position. I think the problem is in the attack, where a lot of people would say Alexander Isak, but I think Wissa would be the perfect option. He's cheap, he could play anywhere in the attack, and he's got Premier League experience. I think he'll be a perfect fit for Liverpool. As for Arsenal, I think it's clear that they need a left winger. That should be the priority. And they are obviously linked to Eze. I mean, that deal is almost done. And I am going with him because I think he's the perfect option. He just be creating chances for Gyökeres. I think this is the perfect option. It's between him and Tottenham to get him. But if they do manage to get Eze, they will be unstoppable this season. Manchester City up next, and a lot of people would say that they need a new goalkeeper, but I disagree. James Trafford has been amazing from what we've seen of him so far, and Ederson, he may not be on the best of form, but he's still a Manchester City legend. It looks like they will sign Donnarumma, but do they really need him? I think they could do with a winger, with Grealish and possibly Savinho coming out, and that's why I've picked Rodrigo from Real Madrid to join. He's not happy at Madrid, and it's not like this is unrealistic. He is being linked to Manchester City, so I don't see why not. This would be a perfect deal for both Rodrigo and Manchester City. Tottenham Hotspur up next, and a lot of people say that they need an attacking midfielder with Maddison being injured. But I think that they could do with another striker, because you can't rely on Richarlison and Solanke to be your main striker. They're just too inconsistent. I do think that that is where they need to reinforce, and I do think that Mateta would be the perfect option for them. They're not necessarily linked to him, but if they do go for him, it would be perfect. He guarantees you 10 to 20 goals a season. It would just be a short-term option really, as he's 28, but he's Premier League proven and cheap as well. This would be a perfect deal for them. Next up is Chelsea, and I think they definitely could do with another goalkeeper, and the perfect one for them is Mike Maignan from AC Milan. He's got Champions League experience, he's been linked to Chelsea in the past, and he'd just be a perfect option for the Blues. And finally, Manchester United, and to be honest, I couldn't decide whether they needed Baleba or a goalkeeper, but I decided that we should sign a goalkeeper, and the perfect one in my opinion should be Emiliano Martinez, Aston Villa. He said he was leaving, but in the end he's ended up staying. But if he's still willing to leave, Man United would be a perfect destination for him. He'd be a starter for them easily, and he's got World Cup experience. He's won two Copa awards. This is perfect for Manchester United and for him. Anyway, what did you think of this video? Do you agree with my signings? Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.